All right, Dr. Mark Dean, computer scientist, engineer, inventor. Hi guys, what's going on? It is time to talk about what's going on for STEM Week 24. This week we are studying Dr. Mark Dean, a computer scientist and engineer who is known for his impact on the personal computer. Watch the video, review the slides, and then take the quiz on the final slide until you get 100%. It is required that you get 100% or 10 out of 10, otherwise you are not done this week's work. Known for helping kickstart the personal computer age with several important technologies that made personal computers stronger and more available. Achievements: computer scientists and engineer helped develop the Color PC monitor, industry standard architecture system bus, and the first gigahertz chip. So these are the three things that, in my mind, after my research, he is best known for. Is developing the Color PC monitor, industry standard architecture system bus, which allowed the different peripherals in a computer to communicate with each other. A peripheral of a computer, you should know, is a monitor or a mouse or a keyboard or printer or scanner or disk drive. All of those are peripherals for computers. And then the first gigahertz chip, which was able to do 1 billion calculations per second. He was born March 2nd, 1957 in Jefferson City, Tennessee. There's a little sky view picture of Jefferson City, Tennessee. Mark Dean helped develop quite a few important technologies for IBM. He holds 3 of IBM's original 9 patents. And this patent right here, let's see this. People who watch the video, I guess, get this little extra tidbit. If you zoom way in, I don't know if I can do it now. You can actually see this is a United States patent number that, and inventor's Mark Dean is listed on there. It's in Texas, US, so maybe this is for his gigahertz chip, because that's, I believe, where he did that, but I don't actually know. Method and system in a distributed shared memory data processing system for determining utilization of shared memory included within nodes by a designated applications. That's a lot of big words. I don't actually know what that specific patent is for, but he does hold 3 of IBM's original 9 patents, which is a huge deal and accomplishment. Okay, Mark Dean and Dennis Muller invented the industry standard architecture system bus, which allows for computer plugins such as disk drives and printers. I have several pictures here of Mark Dean holding different computer components. I don't know which one is the gigahertz chip and which one is his Isobus that allows the different peripherals to communicate. And the Isobus, actually, I'm thinking we're going to do a whole unit on that next week, just because it's so important to technology. It changed the way computers are built and the way that everyone in the industry gets to get in on it. Even people build PCs today. That's a thing. And that can exist because Dr. Mark Dean, took the time, had the innovation, studied, got tons of degrees, and was able to come up with all of that. All right, back to the slideshow. Growing up, he constructed a tractor from scratch with the help of his father. So last week we saw that Dr. George Carruthers developed his own telescope when he was very young, and even won an award at a science fair for it. And this week, Dr. Mark Dean is no different. His chance to build something when he was younger, and I don't know how much help his father gave him, probably depending on how old he was. But building something when he was younger and working on something that he was interested in led to great accomplishments later on. So pursue what you're passionate about. Graduated with straight A's from Jefferson City High School. There's a picture of Jefferson City High School. Studied engineering at the University of Tennessee. Graduated from the University of Tennessee in 1979 at the top of his class. So clearly a dedicated worker. Oh, and I just realized all of these are telescopes. I need to change those. Okay, well. I will have to change all those later. Oh well. Bear with me for now. After college, Dr. Mark Dean, worked for IBM, where he spent most of his career. Let me fix. All right. And IBM stands for International Business Machines. That will be important. At IBM, Dr. Mark Dean worked with Dennis Muller to develop an integrated system that would allow monitors, disk drives, and printers to be plugged into a personal computer. He also developed the color monitor for the computer over at IBM. He also led a team with working in IBM's Austin, Texas location to develop the first gigahertz chip, first chip to do 1 billion calculations per second. He got a master's degree in electrical engineering from Florida Atlantic University in 1982. So he has a lot of degrees and a lot of accomplishments. He earned a doctorate in electrical engineering from Stanford University. Got a little picture of Stanford University there. And then he was the first African American to become IBM Fellow in 1995. I think this is super cool. And I put a little link here if you click on the slideshow. It won't work on the video. But you can actually go and see his name listed as an IBM Fellow, which is like a crazy accomplishment. He was given the Black Engineer of the Year President's Award in 1987. I wanted a picture of this. I couldn't find one, but I did find a picture of him on USB Information Technology magazine, which I think is pretty cool. I've never been on a magazine, and I'm pretty certain I never will be. But yeah. Inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 1997. I really kind of want to go here. I never heard about this place until last week when we did the unit on Dr. George Carruthers. But I'm thinking if these pictures are leading me correctly, there are actually like a wall with like these glass hexagon tiles, and different inventors are on each tile. And I found one with this inventor on it, but I could not find the one with Dr. Mark Dean, because not all pictures of everything in the universe apparently exist on the internet. Taped to be a member of the National Academy of Engineers in 2001. That's a little insignia over there. Taught computer science at Harvard University, and you've got that up there. And then here we've got two quotes. And interesting enough, both Dr. George Carruthers and Dr. Mark Dean both took time near the end of their career, and they're both, I believe, still alive, to go ahead and teach the next generation of computer scientists or astronomers. And I think that's really cool. Got two quotes here by Dr. Mark Dean. One, a lot of kids growing up today aren't told that you can be whatever you want to be. And then there may be obstacles, but there are no limits. Dr. Mark Dean believes that if you can imagine it, it can be created. And we're going to learn more about that hopefully next week as well. All right, so that is Dr. Mark Dean. You need to take this quiz, and you need to get 10 out of 10. Let me reiterate, you need to retake it until you get 10 out of 10. So if you take it and you get 8 out of 10, take it again. If you get 9 out of 10, take it again. If you get 10 out of 10, you are done. And as always, here's the Zoom link. My Zoom office hours are 2:30 to 3:30. I will not be on at 9:30 to 10:30 or whenever other things say that I will be on, but I will be, or will strive to be on from 2:30 to 3:30 every weekday. So there that is. All right, hope you guys enjoyed learning about Dr. Mark Dean. Hope you enjoy learning about Dr. Mark Dean. And hope you have an excellent week.